It's about 6:15 and time now for What's Trending. Do you want to look good for a Zoom meeting, but you don't want to get too dressed up? Well, a Japanese apparel company has created a pajama suit that is meant to resemble office attire, but feel as snug as sleepwear. Aoki Holdings is marketing the navy, beige, black, and dark gray suits for both men and women to teleworkers as more than pajamas and less than fashionable clothes. Sold as suit separates, the jackets are knit cardigans and can be mixed and matched with some elastic waist pants that are designed for sitting for long periods. And all the items in the collection cost $48 each in Aoki's online store. The pajama suit highlights the ways that clothing makers are trying to adapt as they struggle to sell business suits right now with the pandemic keeping office workers at home. So this really makes all the sense in the world, you guys. And I especially love the elastic pants. The elastic band is the very important part, right? Especially right now during the holidays when maybe you're indulging in some extra cookies or whatnot. And so I haven't gone quite that far yet. I'm still wearing my dresses for you at home. But I have to show you, you guys know, I still wear my slippers. I have these sparkly pink ones that Angela Kim actually gave me for Christmas last year. So I'm staying a little comfy, but I might have to check out those suits.
Oh my gosh, Marissa, yeah, I mean, you know, it's always worth being a little bit comfy at work too, but you know, looking at those suits, I mean, they don't look too bad. They're pretty stylish, I gotta say, but I don't know if it would be a little dangerous. I might get a little sleepy feeling like I'm in my pajamas behind the desk here, but I think the lights would keep me awake.
So cozy.
Yeah.
That's definitely a temptation. There, maybe I could have used that when I was working from home back in November. Just had that little comfort where I can still look decently professional, but the comforts of home at the same time too. So who knows?
Exactly. I know. I want to show you guys though. I guess I wasn't up on camera yet, but here are my sparkly pink slippers that are oh so cozy. They're wonderful.
I'm glad that your feet are staying warm. Well, not everyone is working from home right now, including the woman in this next story. Sheriff's deputies in Tennessee go above and beyond to help a mother in need this holiday season. Concerned citizens called the Franklin County Sheriff's Office after seeing a woman walking along the highway. Deputies checked on her and gave her a ride. They then learned she was walking 6 miles to work each way at a truck stop. The 24-year-old woman said she had 2 young children and was just very motivated to take care of her family. Last week, deputies gathered donations from citizens, businesses, and their No Shave November fundraiser to buy the woman a van. Then they also got her 2 new car seats for her kids, paid for the first year of insurance, and had an extra $200 that they gave to her as well. So just an incredible effort, you know, to give back to someone in the community who obviously is going through a lot right now, just trying to take care of her family. Just goes to show that, you know, a little bit of effort can really make a huge, huge difference in someone's life. And wow, just really good on those officers for, you know, doing that just incredible act of kindness.
Right, they just saw a need and then they acted on it, which is so important. You know, so many people kind of see stuff that's going on out there, but they might not take that initiative. And I can't imagine you guys walking 6 miles each way, so 12 miles a day just to get to your job. And how wonderful that now she has that transportation, but also that the insurance is paid for and the car seats are already in there, so she's ready to go.
Yeah, it's definitely very touching. You're trying to take care of your family, doing whatever it takes. 12 miles, that's impressive. I'm sure that lady had some good fitness going too. So kind of pros and cons. Maybe she'll keep doing some walks just for the thrill of it now that she has this nice van though too to do what she needs to do. This next story though might be very interesting though. Just when you thought kangaroos couldn't get any cuter, it looks like they can communicate with us like domesticated animals do. Researchers from London and Sydney set up a task of unsolvable problems. They gave the kangaroos food trapped inside a plastic container. When the animals couldn't open the boxes, they would look at a nearby human. Sometimes they would even nudge the human or scratch them to ask for help. 9 of the 11 kangaroos would alternate their gaze between the container and the person. The scientists call that a heightened form of communication. They have been thought only domesticated animals like dogs, cats, and sometimes goats were capable of that type of intentional connection. Kangaroos in the study were from various zoos and familiar with people but are not considered domesticated. How neat is that to see that animals are communicating with humans?
That's such an incredible study. I love that. And I think the most interesting part that we were talking about earlier is just that, you know, they thought that it was only with other domesticated animals. So it kind of makes you think, you know, who would want maybe a kangaroo for a pet? But unfortunately, it seems like they do have kind of a mean streak, so that might not be the best idea.
Yeah, I was going to say, Devin, we started off by saying, you know, people might think that kangaroos are cute. I certainly, for one, maybe this is an unpopular opinion, I don't really think they are that cute. I think they're vicious, and I certainly would not want to get in a fight with one. We were talking earlier about watching all those nature documentaries, and those things are muscular and will. But you know, I can see the baby kangaroos. I'll give you that; those are adorable.
That is just too funny all the way around, Peter. We may have to work on your negotiating there. Maybe negotiate with you there.